No. Hi, Caraba. Haribolito. How are you?
Haribol.
Nice to see you. Now, Zoom. No, I can't. Hi, Caraba. Haribolito. Oh, how are you?
Haribol.
Nice to see you. Good. Now, Zoom. Okay. uh, you know who's here? Nanga Manjaris. I'm going to see her today. It's in California. Super excited about that. Can you see the screen? Doesn't let me see it. I don't know why. Sorry. When I share, I can see it. I don't know why. There. Share. You guys can see it? No, me neither. But this is sharing. I don't understand what's going on. Let me see. Okay. Okay, now. I get it. Is that Ishvaku? Eduardo?
Hare Krishna. Exact, Hare Krishna Gandini.
How are you? Nice to see you. Hari. Qué bueno que estás aquí con nosotros. Nos vas a ayudar hoy.
Gracias. Tengo problemitas con la conexión, por eso no conecto la cámara.
Está bien, pero te vemos, te vemos. Ahí escuchamos un poquito de Kirtan y después leemos el Bhagavatam.
Ok.
Hariborito. Ishbaku is joining us from Mexico. Devesha and Jerry are joining us from Panama. And Kairaba is joining us from Mar del Plata. I'm here from California. Haribol, everybody. Ishbaku is one of the senior devotees, disciple of Riyananda Maharaj, Acharya. So we're happy to have you with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now, anybody wants to read? Normally we read, we sing this mantra, and then we read the verse for today. Does anybody wants to read? Vivesha or Ishbaku, or should I read
No,
it?
it's okay, man.
Okay. I will say the first verse.
I can read if you want.
Okay. I like to say this verse, I can memorize it, so. Narayanan namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devin sarasvatim vyasam tato yayam yudi rayet. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead, Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Sarasvati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Hari Hari Bol. Okay, you can do the next part, the Om Namo and all that. This is from yesterday. Okay, this one. All right. Go ahead, Devesha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tat rajas tamo bhavaha lobadayas chaye chetaytair anavidaham shitham satve prashidati. Translation. As soon as irrevocable loving service is established in the heart, the effects of nature's mode of passion and ignorance, such as lust, desire, and hankering, disappear from the heart. Then the devotee is established in goodness, and he becomes completely happy. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. A living being in his normal constitutional position is fully satisfied in spiritual bliss. This state of existence is called Brahma Bhuta or Atmananda, or the state of self-satisfaction. This self-satisfaction is not like the satisfaction of the inactive fool. The inactive fool is in the state of foolish ignorance, whereas the self-satisfied Atmanandi is transcendental to the material state of existence. This stage of perfection is attained as soon as one is fixed in irrevocable devotional service. Devotional service is not inactivity, but the unalloyed activity of the soul. The soul's activity becomes adulterated in the contact with matter, and as such, the diseased activities are expressed in the form of lust, desire, hankering, inactivity, foolishness, and sleep. The effect of devotional service becomes manifest by complete elimination of these effects of passion and ignorance. The devotee is fixed at once in the mode of goodness, and he makes further progress to rise to the position of Vasudeva, or the state of unmixed sattva or Shuddha sattva. Only in Shuddha sattva state can one always see Krishna face to face by dint of pure affection of the Lord. A devotee is always in the mode of unalloyed goodness, therefore he harms no one. But the non-devotee, however educated he may be, is always harmful. A devotee is neither foolish nor passionate. The harmful, foolish, and passionate cannot be devotees of the Lord. However, they may advertise themselves as devotees by outward dress. A devotee is always qualified with all the good qualities of God. Quantitatively, such qualifications may be different, but qualitatively, both the Lord and his devotee are one and the same.
Hari. So here we see that, we are literally not, we always talk about freedom. We have very little freedom. Our freedom is controlled by the mode of nature, sometimes in passion, sometimes in ignorance, and sometimes in goodness. And we revolve through those moods. So we are happy one day, we are sad another day, we are depressed another day. We go in these cycles. Sometimes it's 1 month, sometimes it's 1 year, but we are literally entrapped by the mode of nature. We are not free. We think we are free, but we are not free. We have only the freedom to desire. We desire to exploit nature, but we desire to serve Krishna. We don't have a lot more freedom than desire. Once we desire, then Krishna helps us manifest, no? So here it gives us the recipe for really getting free from that. It's like if you're in jail and tell you, okay, to get out of this jail, you can do this process, and then you can be really free, because some people in jail can move, maybe they can be in the kitchen cooking or something. They don't have to be behind the bars. They have a little more freedom, but they're still in jail. We are like that, we are devotees. We have a little more freedom in one sense. We can move around a little more. We have a little more peace, but we still in the material nature, Pandemic comes, we get sick, something happens, and the mode of nature take us completely. Most of the time we are affected by them. But devotional service, can help us to overcome those. And then as soon as irrevocable loving service established in the heart. Oh my God. Irrevocable loving service established in the heart. Okay, put that in the heart. And then we have freedom. So, but it's a process, the creep of love, the creep of devotion explains that first we need to associate with devotees. We just read the verse before. We need to read Bhagavatam every day. And then we chant Hare Krishna. And so there we start with the faith, and then becomes a little bit of, you start becoming attached to the devotees, and then it's slowly, we get all the anarthas, and then, you start getting a taste, and then the love and service of the Lord gets established in the heart. And then you can see Krishna face to face. He doesn't say you have to wait until you leave this body, no? He doesn't say that. But for some reason, I will talk about my case, I don't know, I don't think I have enough faith. Because if why would not be doing that? We read in the Bhagavatam, no? Why people will not want to do this? Why people don't want to do this, How can not want to hear the glories of your holy person? Anyway, but also our qualities, we go to therapies, and I'm saying we should not go, but we kind of as a therapist in there, we go to see therapies, we do all kind of practices to become better, but we do have the best qualities. We have Krishna's qualities in different quantities, but we have the same qualities. So literally, it's all there. We just need to, get established in the heart, irrevocable love and service to Krishna. That's it. That's our goal. So when you're there, then everything starts, you're more peaceful, more happy, your senses are not wanted. So we have the goal in the first sentence here. Yes. Irrevocable love and service is established in the heart. If you haven't had that yet, means keep working. keep associated with devotees, keep reading that, keep chanting Hare Krishna. And then eventually that's the goal. I mean, the goal is to see Krishna face to face. But, this is, once you have that, that's the, the key, the magic key, and then everything comes. And fortunately, we have enough devotees around us. We see, they already experienced that. It's not like, a utopia. Yeah, you're talking about this, but it's utopia, not going to happen. No, we already have so many amazing souls around the world. They are now with internet. You are full of devotees everywhere. I mean, you can hear the speech, you can hear the enthusiasm, you can hear the happiness, you can hear the devotion, you can see the devotion. Not only hear and see and act, accordingly. And so we are blessed with so many opportunities to Krishna showing us, like when you go to the supermarket, they give you a sample. And with the sample, you buy something, oh, this is good, I want some of that. Now Krishna give us a sample, the sample of the devotees around. So anyway, and very nice verse. Ishvaku, do you want to see some words in here?
No, thank you. I have problem with the connection, please.
Okay, no problem. I just give opportunity. Anybody else? Devesha or Kairava or Jerry, anybody? No? Okay, we'll read one more verse.
Can I continue?
Yeah, please. Unless Kairava wants. Kairava, you want to read? No. Okay.
No, because my English is not good.
Text 20. Evam prasana manaso bhagavad bhakti yogataham bhagavad tattva vijanam mukta sangasya jayate. Translation. Thus established in the mode of unalloyed goodness, the man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with devotional service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association. Purport. In the Bhagavad Gita 7.3, it is said that out of many thousands of ordinary men, one fortunate man endeavors for perfection in life. Mostly men are conducted by the modes of passion and ignorance, and thus they are engaged always in lust, desire, hankerings, ignorance, and sleep. Out of many such men like animals, there is actually a man who knows the responsibility of human life, and thus tries to make life perfect by following the prescribed duties. And out of many thousands of such persons who have thus attained success in human life, one may know scientifically about the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. In the same Bhagavad Gita 18.55, it is also said that scientific knowledge of Sri Krishna is understood only by the process of devotional service, Bhakti Yoga. The very same thing is confirmed hearing the above words. No ordinary man, or even one who has attained success in human life, can know scientifically or perfectly the personality of Godhead. Perfection of human life is attained when one can understand that he is not the product of, and so on. I'm sorry, somebody is calling.
Okay, you got cut off. You want me to read? You need to take care of that? Or you-
I just reject. And soon as one understands that he
Sorry,
is
can you read that
nothing-
sentence again? Because it was cut off.
Perfection of human life is attained when one can understand that he is not the product of matter, but is in fact spirit. And as soon as one understands that he has nothing to do with matter, he at once ceases his material anchorings and becomes enlivened as a spiritual being. This attainment of success is possible when one is above the modes of passion and ignorance, or in other words, when one is actually a Brahmana by qualification. A Brahmana is the symbol of Sattva Guna, or the mode of goodness, and others who are not in the mode of goodness are either Kshatriyas, Vaisyas, Shudras, or less than the Shudras. The Brahminical stage is the highest stage of human life because of its good qualities. So one cannot be a devotee unless one at least qualifies as Brahman. The devotee is already a Brahmana by action, but that is not the end of it. As referred to above, such a Brahmana has to become a Vaishnava, in fact, to be actually in the transcendental stage. A pure Vaishnava is liberated soul, and is transcendental even to the position of a Brahmana. In the material stage, even a Brahmana is also a conditional soul, because although in the Brahminical stage the conception of Brahman or transcendence is realized, the scientific knowledge of the Supreme Lord is lacking. One has to surpass the Brahminical stage and reach the Vasudeva stage to understand the personality of Godhead, Krishna. The science of the personality of Godhead is the subject matter for study by the postgraduate students in the spiritual line. Foolish men or men with a poor fund of knowledge do not understand the Supreme Lord, and they interpret Krishna according to their respective whims. The fact is, however, that one cannot understand the science of personality of Godhead unless one is freed from the contamination of the material modes, even up to the stage of Brahman. When a qualified Brahmana factually becomes a Vaishnava in the enlivened state of liberation, he can know what is actually the personality of God.
Hari Hari Bol. Here, Krishna, they're giving us a little more information. Thus established in the mode of unalloyed goodness, the man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with devotional service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead and the stage of liberated from all material association. So again, we see Krishna face to face, we have all our good qualities, and we have the positive scientific knowledge of personal Godhead. The scientists are putting all these satellites and telescopes, and they're trying to see the universe, and they're mesmerized, and there's so much there they don't know. Literally, we know so little of the universe. And some people who investigate the body inside, they go inside with now a nanotechnology, a nano, quantum, everything's very tiny, and they're trying to understand. It's like, wow, when they discover one thing and they are able to look further than that, they discover million things more. So when they think they understood something, now they don't understand. So the desire to get knowledge and understanding is there, and millions of people are spending times and hours studying and trying to figure out. But here again, if it was established in the mode of goodness, which is you can get established if you have what in the heart, you have the desire to serve Krishna, the heart, So then you can have the knowledge also. You don't have to spend hours and days and, you see Krishna, you understand everything. It's like, okay, I'm ready. So, and it says here that we need to start to, the platform of Brahmana. Prabhupada wanted all of us to be Brahmanas. That's what he make us wake up very early. Basically, there are many Vaishnavas, and there are Vaishnavas Vaishyas, and there are Vaishnavas, Shudras. There are Vaishnavas in every stage. Vaishnava is the quality of serving Krishna. So if you have a tendency to be an artist, you can use that for Krishna. And an artist in many cases considered a Shudra because it works with the hands or something like that, but still you can serve Krishna. A Vaishya who does business, Prabhupada was doing so many business, buying properties and, and publishing books and making the big deal of the books and the paper and this and the other. So we cannot say Prabhupada was a Vaishya, was a Vaishnava, but he was using as a, so the devotee can be, the Vaishnava can be in any quality, but Prabhupada wanted us, the most lowest of the lows, to become Brahmanas, because that's the fastest route, I mean, you can do it through other process, you can become a Vaishnava, but if you're a Brahmana, at least the quality of a Brahmana is truthful, clean, respectful, compassionate, you have all these good qualities, then you have less things to attack you, and then you have more freedom to be able to serve Krishna, But your tendency, you can be a Brahmana, which with Brahmana qualities with actions that are more artistic, or with the hands, or carpenter, or whatever like that, But the qualities of Brahmana, that's what Prabhupada asks us to wake up early, much earlier than now. Well, I don't know Ishvaku, what time is for Ishvaku now in Mexico. Devesha, what time is in Panama now?
It's 9:06 a.m.
9 a.m.?
Yep.
So it's later there. Okay. So for Ishvaku, maybe. So I'm the earliest one, and it's still very, very, very late. He wanted to wake up before this.
No, for me too.
What, ¿qué hora es, Ishvaku? No escuché.
No, para mí son las 8:07 de la mañana.
Okay, 8 o'clock. Okay, we have all the times here represented, and for Kairava it's 10 o'clock. So 6, 8, and 9. Proper one is a 4. Because he didn't want that. The thing is, the funny thing is, like, somebody's trying to help you, no? And they say, if you do this, you get out of here faster. Do you want to get faster? This is the way. Now we can't, so we do whatever we can. But, he's not trying to control us, need to do this and do that. It's like, if you want to get out faster, this is faster, because it's so calm nature at 4 in the, everybody's asleep, 4 in the morning. Some people in Argentina still go to after partying, they go to sleep, but most people, the majority of people are asleep. There is no cars, there is no traffic, there is, no many lights on. So the whole atmosphere is so calm that basically it's helpful to meditate. Now, when the day starts, what happened? We have, work to do, phones are ringing, the sun is there, and we can get distracted by this and the other. So Prabhupada one is, so he asks us to shower every morning when we wake up. Because again, we need to be, clean from inside and outside. Eat food that is not rotten, food is prepared in the moment and eat it, He didn't want leftovers and so on and so forth. So he gave us all these things, but he didn't do that to, oh my God, so many things I have to do. It's like, do you want to get out? This is the recipe. Do you want to get it faster? That's the recipe. I understand you are controlled by the mode of nature. Prabhupada understood. When Prabhupada started, many of the hippies were smoking, and they will help him cook, and then we go outside, smoke, and then come back to the kitchen. And Prabhupada said, okay, wash your hands. He understands people are in the mode of nature, and, they're very, we had, like we talked last time, Devesha, we have many years doing this, many lives, so it takes time. But the recipe is there. So for those fortunate who can do it, Go ahead. And for some of us, we do a little later, but we're still trying. But we need to understand, don't lose the recipe. You know, sometimes you have a recipe and then you don't have all the ingredients, so you substitute. Okay, I don't have this, I use that instead. So it's okay. But if you want the recipe with the best results, with the fastest result, we have a very prescribed recipe, you know. So, and those recipes are for Brahmanas. So in India, there is 7 million or something, 7 million Vaishnavas in the world. There's more Vaishnava than anything. The only thing they are not counted. I mean, not many people count it, but those who are doing analysis of, 7 million Vaishnavas in the world. They are now all Brahmanas, but they are Vaishnavas. They worship Krishna. They eat the food offered to Krishna. They read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. I mean, they are Vaishnavas, but they are not Brahmanas. Prabhupada wanted us to be Brahmanas, to be the head of society. So he expected the best for us, because a Brahmana can lead, can advise. I mean, can lead in the sense of advising other people, can advise politicians, can advise, educators, can advise other people. So he wanted the Brahminical qualities to be the topmost, so you can become a leader. But of thousands, what does it say here, or the previous verse, I don't remember which one says, of thousands of people, only few, only few. So we try, we do our best. And sometimes, it's funny because we give opportunities to people to, to do service. We maybe talk to somebody, and then that person's like, woo, they go really fast and further and higher, and they are super devoted, and they become sannyasis, and somebody you talk to, maybe, you're still here, and they are like, went up high. So, at least we become instruments, in the past, our past and somebody else's past. So anyway, this is all what I had to say about this. Anybody else? Any comments? Questions? Ishvaku always have good questions. But any questions, Devesha?
Now my brain is blocked right now.
That's all right. It's all right. No problem. I'm happy you're here. All right. Devesha, any comment? No.
I'm great.
Okay. So we are going to stop here. We are offering our respectful obeisances to all devotees, Vaishnavas of the Lord. They are like desired trees, able to fulfill everyone's desires, and are full of compassion for the conditioned soul. Panchakalpatarubhascha kripa sindhuya vacha patitanam pavanibhyo vaishnavyo namo namaha.
Oh, namaha.
Hari Bol. Thank you for being
Hare
here.
Krishna.
I chant 10 minutes I chant 10 minutes with you guys, and then I continue. But if you want to stay 10 minutes, we can chant together. If you need to go, have a wonderful day, and see you tomorrow or one of these days in the same channel at the same time. Haribolito, have a wonderful day.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Haribol. Haribol.